God! What in the hell?
It's hurting my head.
Shush up, Rick. Shush up, Nick.
He called him.
Almost call me Rick.
Yes.
What the
Satan has been found, and thankfully, we brought Jesus. I had to do it. I had to make the joke. I had to. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm just looking at this picture and trying to figure out, like, where is this going?
I don't know. And also customary.
So last video, did you want a tongue twister?
Sure, go ahead.
Have I told you the one about what the difference is between a dirty bus stop and a lobster with a boob job?
It's been a while.
Have I told you that one?
I think so, but yeah, go ahead and tell them.
One is a crusty bus station, the other's a busty crustacean.
That's a good. Here's one for you. How is golf like taxes?
I don't know.
You drive hard to get to the green, and then you wind up in the hole.
Very fair.
Yes.
That's not funny. That just hurts me. Now I dislike golf even more.
Oh no! I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay. All right. Here we go. What do gymnasts, acrobats, and bananas all have in common?
They can do the splits.
Yes, you actually got that one.
The meme video of Jean-Claude Van Damme popped up in my head. He's like, I could do the splits, no problem.
No.
Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it does start dancing.
Classic.
I can do the splits, no problem. Yeah. Okay, here's one for you. Why don't race car drivers eat before a big race? They don't want to get indigestion.
Oh, boo.
Yes. Okay. This thing is just a compendium of just amazing dad jokes. I love it. I love it so much. I'm glad. I hope that people at least enjoy the dad jokes, and they aren't just looking at me just like, Nate, I want to bore your eyes out with a soldering iron.
I feel like that needs to be a stream where you're in like your puffy robe, and it's just a little fireside chat, and they all are gathered at your feet, and you're just reading them dad jokes, and it's just like a 3-hour stream.
Here's one for you, children. It was an emotional wedding. Even the cake was in tears. Why did the bigamist cross the road? To get to the other bride. Did you hear about the crazy pancake?
I feel like I have heard this before. I can't remember how it goes.
He just flipped.
Yeah, okay. I knew it had to be something like that.
Okay, here's one for you. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Fanny.
Do you say Fanny?
Fanny, yes.
Fanny who?
If anybody knocks, I'm not home. Why do you go to bed at night?
I don't know why.
Because the bed can't come to you.
That's fair.
Yes. At least someone appreciates my dad jokes.
That's like the, I'm tired. Hi, tired. I'm dad.
It's almost the same logic. Speaking of tired, look at the Asher Blu-ray.
I just want to hold his little paw, and he keeps taking it away from me.
Look at him. He's so cute. He's a cute boy, right, Ashy? He's a cute boy. Alright. So, r/Foundsatan. I want to play a game. What kind of game are we talking about? Are we talking about D&D? Cards? Cards Against Humanity? We talking basketball?
Magic the Gathering.
Oh. Mech Warrior. Yeah, there's a lot that you can play. Warhammer.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm afraid if we did, they would basically try and sue us for at least talking about it. Be like, you mentioned our IP without our permission, so yeah, we're suing you.
Literally like a space marine kicks through the wall. It's like, well, here we go.
It's like, stop! You violated the law. You will answer for your crimes. Yeah. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into this. This is Foundsatan. I want to play a game by MK. This was recommended on our Discord, so let's check it out.
Hey, why do you guys look so sad? Come sit down with us so we can tell you. Okie dokie.
Noah, this bench is freshly painted.
The owner that did this deserves a special place in hell. Oh, it's one of those fancy new elevators that can go diagonally. A week ago, my mother-in-law began reading The Exorcist. She said it was the most evil book she ever read. So evil, in fact, she couldn't finish it. Took it over to the beach and threw it into the ocean off a fishing pier. So I went and bought another copy, ran the faucet over it, and left it in the night table drawer by her bed.
Man.
Yes! Yes! That is the best thing ever! That is so evil!
That's pretty rough.
Oh, I can only imagine the scream that you would hear as soon as
man.
she opened her nightside table drawer. Just like all of a sudden, like...
That's pretty intense.
That is. I like that.
I'm going to hell.
I am going to hell. I was going to say, you said that's intense. I was going to say, was that a circus fire?
Yeah, it's so intense it went camping.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Satan. Welcome. Wait a minute, you're that Exorcist book guy. Hey, high five, bro. Love your work.
R/terrible superpowers. You can guess anyone's first name with 100% accuracy. No, this is God tier. I will walk up to random people and go, your name? They are after you. You need to hide.
I found Satan.
Finally getting used to this body. Life hack. Get a pet parrot, teach it to say this and only this. I tricked a 4-year-old into not wanting my Nutella by calling it hazelnut butter. Ooh, evil. Lies. This person merely knows how to better take care of their resources.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Gotta save all
No, that's not, that ain't Foundsatan. That's not evil. Dude, kid doesn't want to, kids not want to eat Nutella. It's just like, or kids want to, kids eating all your Nutella. It's just like, hey, that's hazelnut butter. Don't eat that. It's like, but Daddy, I see you eating it all the time. It's like, so? Honestly, I'm eating it so you don't have to. It's like, I'm saving you from having to eat this. Your mom keeps buying it. I mean, do you want to,
the Nutella you can for those tomato sauce sandwiches, am I right?
Haha, I'll never let it die.
Just found out my friend eats bananas like this. Oh, look at all that wasted banana that's been kept with the skin. How do I say this lightly? It's necessary to bully you. Me after building the orphanage's website without a homepage. On the last day of school, I'm going to ask people if they wrote the 4-paragraph essay for ELA, just to make them paninic. Oh, that's scarier than panicking. You turn so anxious you become a panini bread. Satan, have you been my friend on Discord this entire time?
I'll never tell. Ooh woo.
How do you delete someone off Facebook from school that you do not like? Hi, Edith. Facebook Patrol here.
No!
To answer your question about deleting someone from Facebook that you do not like, simply click reply beneath my comment. Type the @ and then start writing the person's name that you want to delete. Their name should appear, so click it. Once you've done, their name should come up in blue. Once you've done that, press enter. You will then be given the option whether you want to delete this person for a few days or permanently. Thanks, Edith. Let me know if you have any other questions. Facebook Patrol. You bastard.
Look at all the laugh reactions.
Hi, Edith. How are the kids?
You set her up, and what's worse, Dorothy responded.
Hi, Edith. How are the kids?
Oh, she's actually equally ignorant. Okay, never mind, it's fine. A man paid his DMV with 300,000 pennies, and it took workers over 12 hours to count them.
Good.
This isn't Satan, this is justice.
Yes.
Please, Satanize your hands here. How do I do that? Do I make them commit a sin? What are you doing? Making my hands kiss before marriage. That's where your brain went with this. Yep, that's Jack's immediate thought. Not to maybe steal something with his hands. That would make total sense. But no, his thought was, let's slap my hands together and pretend they're kissing to make a reference to... Can we please just move on? Satanic prank from a while back. If you work in an office with a copier, take a paper clip and put it on the scanner. Run off 10, 20 copies or so of nothing but the paper clip. Take that stack and return it to the paper tray and remove the paper clip. Watch the chaos ensue as your co-workers try to figure out why the hell all their copies have a paperclip on them, but there is no paperclip to be found.
That's...
Utah Highway Patrol seeking public's help to identify a dangerous, reckless motorcycle rider. Okay, well, even if they get a tip on who it might be, I have a hard time believing they can make a case without having seen his face. So just Google a random cop from that area, call the tip line, and say it's him.
Ouch!
You know, it's a real shame people have discovered ways to just ruin tip lines through this.
Well, let me just tell you.
You evil bastard. Oh.
Doesn't bother me.
It bothers me because I worked at a freaking, like, store.
Yeah,
and
so did I. I don't care.
Well, if you came and you saw that, and you were just like, they're like tasking you with fixing that.
I get paid the same, or just turn them around, whatever.
Okay. But just, damn, dude, that's... Oh.
As an Australian, I find this much easier to read. Bought my son a 300-piece toolkit and a toolbox for his 15th birthday. I stole his 10mm. He must have known the struggle was real. I'm in full of life lessons. I could see this dad getting exponentially more
Oh,
chaotic.
no. Why, dude? Why would you do this?
Yep.
You stole it from him?
Yep.
Happy 21st, son. Let's take you out for some drinks, and then I'll take your kidney. What?
I love you.
Blocking someone isn't enough. I want them to get lice. I once intentionally gave a girl lice because she kept throwing her long-ass hair all over my desk in class while I was trying to work on assignments. This was in middle school. I had asked her to stop multiple times, and she scoffed and kept doing it. So, I picked one off my own head and threw it into her hair. Couple of days later, she came into school crying with a bob. I do not regret it. What's the worst thing?
Wow.
I mean, they've had lice shampoo for a long time now.
Yeah. Sort your own hair out. Also, in order to, like, for her hair, you know what I would do? I would basically just do the thing where, you know, you, like, start squirting in little bits of, like, peroxide, just like... And just, like, very slowly, you'd watch her hair turn, like, bleach white. Oh, yeah.
You can say in an elevator full of people. True story. My mom and dad were in a crowded elevator when my mom was very obviously pregnant to the point of bursting. I guess she looks at my dad and says, "When are you going to tell your wife about me?" My parents are happily...
Whoo! That's so evil.
That is amazing.
Oh, Mary, I can say I would marry that woman immediately.
Yeah, that's top tier. Like, just... Oh, man.
That's a great woman. That, dude, come on. You gonna tell your wife about it?
married. She was just pranking him. My dad said it was the longest elevator ride of his life. I'd imagine so.
I would say
What's
so.
worse, people making audible reactions to that or not making any at all? Like their ears would have been working. I grounded my kid and this was his response.
Oh! Oh, baby! Woo! Oh, what is it, Asher? What is it, buddy?
We were being too loud.
What is it? You alright? Asher.
He's got to roll over to the other side for his second nap.
Yeah. Go on, roll over, buddy. Roll over. Who's a good boy?
I can't remember what I said. I wasn't actually being mean. I was babysitting. And my friend's kid got mad. He just, like, complete 180. threw his SpaghettiOs at me, missed, went all over the wall, ran out of the room screaming, and unplugged everything from the power strip. Did their entertainment center. I'm like, okay, now you just can't watch TV, bud. Like, good job.
Gosh, kids just sometimes do irrational things. But that right there, if the kid planned that, that's an evil little genius you got there.
I mean, I'm just gonna open up a can. He eats whatever he gets. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's just like, so what's it gonna be, buddy? Is it gonna be Progresso or is it gonna be Bush's baked beans? What's it gonna be? Oh, looky there, corn. Guess what you're having? He can't make up his mind. Asher, it's okay. Oh, okay, there he goes. Just plops his big ass down.
Okay, honestly, impressive. I've grown up in this world and I never once thought of doing this. In my defense, I was afraid of the wooden spoon. I filled in for my parents today.
I can attest to that. My mama had a wooden spoon that she would use against me. It was anything she could get her hands on. A flip-flop, a coat hanger, a switch, everything.
My little sister's college orientation because they couldn't make it. While I was having lunch with the other parents, one of the mums commented on how young I looked. I told her I had Jessica when I was 13. She choked on a salad. This time of the year, I grab weeds while I'm walking my dog and weave them into little wreaths that I leave around the neighborhood. Specifically because there is a woman on Nextdoor who is furious because she thinks they are signs of witchcraft. I encourage you to do the same. This took place in a children's hospital. Florida, man. Of course
it's a Florida man. Go figure.
Frickin' is. Florida man yells, "There's no Santa" at the holiday event. "There's no Santa, only Krampus." I'm just saying, he has a better track record for making kids be good. What are some harmless ways to screw with people? Skip all these losers. When someone's in the public bathroom trying to take a poop, after you leave, reopen the door and let it slam shut. So it sounds like someone else just entered the bathroom and they sit there, holding in their poop till they realize no one's actually there. Hey, calm down, Satan.
Wow.
Horror movies when you can train your sphincter through poop anxiety. My friend house sat for me, but when I came back, I saw my kidney and black beans mixed together, along with my pinto and great northern beans. She did this to save space in my cupboards.
I thought they were just in cans. I'm like, okay, well, that would mess with the OCD, but that, yipes. Oh, wouldn't mess with somebody's beans like that.
Honey, if you don't live there, don't touch people's beans.
Also, that seems weirdly bean segregationist, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the colored beans and the white bean.
Right.
Well, the lighter beans are over. Dude, come on.
Yeah, right. What's up with that?
Yeah.
And you can't be mad because technically she's right. This is what
No.
a coyote house sounds like.
I'm using this to hopefully scare off the squirrel in my attic.
Lamau, I am too.
Don't know if this belongs here, but my school uses black beans as chocolate chips. Whoa! Oh,
That's horrible.
I would burn the school down.
That's horrible.
I would legit burn the school down if that was legit.
I don't care what people said on Twitter 10 years ago. This is the stuff that people should be canceling for. If you woke up tomorrow morning a billionaire, what's the most extravagantly lavish thing you'd waste some money on? I'd go to generic restaurants, give my waiter or waitress $100 to send a glass of milk with ice in it to a specific table. The $100 would be to keep quiet about who sent the milk. I would do this several more times to the same table until they got visibly upset. No waiter in the world would stop sending ice milks, especially after I raised the offer to $500. If I were a waiter, I would gladly keep putting glasses of milk with ice in on someone's table, even if they were screaming in my face if I made $500 each time. So yeah, I would do ice milk. Instant classic. I love how reading this, you can just tell this is someone who works as a waiter thinking about, how much am I willing to be paid to ruin someone's night at the restaurant?
I would do the same thing that one guy did who won the lottery. He literally dumped, I think it was 100 tons of horse shit on his former boss's property.
Wow.
and he served time in prison. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you're gonna get charged with something.
Yeah, hold on. Man dumps manure on ex-boss's lawn. Yep, there it is. He said he spent $200,000 to dump.
Labeled satire.
Aw, damn! I thought it was real. Yeah. Published a tale about, okay, 125 million after quitting his job, Brian Morris. Yeah, I thought that was real. Damn. Well, just goes to show you, you can't believe everything you see on the internet.
You piece of... Oh, so many words I want to say to this. I'm recording this in the daytime. There is already a reflection on my screen as is, and then this little funky monkey pops up. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Hey, you go to hell, right where you belong. Meanwhile, in r/anime Indian, cursed t-shirt. Wow, what a G-rated memory to trip.
See, I don't understand this.
Ooh, if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, you get it. It's. Oh, I'll have to show this to Nick and Kate because we watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. They would look at this and they would just be like, no! Meanwhile, I'm just, cackling like a freaking hyena over here.
Trigger in all our brains. Thank you for sharing, username Yaris. Such a beautiful cultural line. My boyfriend bought some donuts and I took a bite out of every single one just to screw with him, but then he got mad about something else and I'm afraid when he sees the donuts he's gonna lose his shit. More terrible superpowers. You can turn your face into an abomination when a kid is looking at you to ensure childhood trauma.
Wow!
Your business would be booming in Halloween. My school is repeatedly playing Baby Shark in between classes until enough people sign up for a charity walk. Genius.
Wow.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm walking into the office. I'm walking behind the counter. I'm walking up to the laptop that they have hooked up to the PA system, and I'm smashing it with a hammer. I am not... No.
But I bet they got some signups.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and to add insult to injury, I will then projectile shit all over top of the said laptop and have them clean it up.
No, that's brilliant.
Of course, I'd be wearing a mask, too, so, they couldn't tell who I was.
You just give them the old Rick Grimes. I didn't ask for this. You just drink a bottle of Epicac and...
Oh, God, that's too much.
That's so smart. Oh my gosh. Thank God, actual advertisers are only restricted to doing such torture to us within 5 to 15 seconds on YouTube. Told my little brother that if he didn't eat the macaron I spent 28 hours making for him, I'd delete his EA account, therefore deleting his Sims account, and the probable $1,000 worth of packs on there. Guess who loves macarons now? Fun in malls many years ago. We used to have this friend that could fart on command, and it almost always smelled like death. So we used to go to the mall and find groups of people just hanging out, and he would walk by a group like he was looking for something, and quietly fart and walk away. The look on their faces when they smelled it was priceless. He would then sit back and watch the meltdown when they started blaming each other. Good times. I used to know a guy who would write out slips of paper and stick it under windshields that said, "I'm so sorry for scratching your car. I'm writing this note so everyone thinks I'm leaving my insurance info. Sorry, hope you get it fixed soon."
Wow.
Then they're just looking for the scratch that isn't there.
Oh.
He wouldn't actually scratch it. He would park and watch as the driver spent forever looking over their car trying to find the scratch. Funny stuff.
That's so mean. What was the, there was something I was thinking about while looking at, this here, I have a similar story with this. There was me and Nick and, Kate went to the mall the other day. I told you about that. And I couldn't help myself. There was a woman sitting there, and she was in a very, very low-cut shirt. And I was standing there, and I kind of got caught staring. But here's what happened. Here's how I worked around it. I get caught staring, and I'm just like, and all of a sudden I'm just like, I walk over to the sign in front of Dick's Sporting Goods, and I start looking at it, and Nick's just like, Nate, what's going on? I'm like, Nick, can you hand me your glasses real quick? And then I was just like, I still can't see shit, dude. I'm sorry. And then I hand his glasses back to him, and I walk away.
Nice.
I mean, it act like I was like I just couldn't see.
Nice.
It was just. I don't know if it worked, but I tried my best.
I can watch the meltdown when they started blaming each other. Shields that said info as the driver spent forever looking over their car trying to find the scratch. Funny stuff. Here's how to spice up any Facebook comment with random quotation marks. Congrats on your baby. Congrats on your baby. Congrats on your baby. Oh god, that one's the worst.
Man.
Want a spooky? Booze! It scares you by being sweet and savory in the
Oh.
worst way. New York ain't getting no fun.
It's my birthday, so I'm giving away $50,000 to 5 followers, 10,000 each. All you have to do is share this to your story and tag someone in the comments. Also, if you don't follow me, I can't DM you the money if you win. Winners will be picked in 72 hours. We'll show proof, excluding the state of New York, because screw them.
These is a bunch
Ouch.
of greasy hot dogs. These is
Hopscotch to your death. All right, remember your training. So
Okay.
hop, hop,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Jump, hop, jump.
You've done it.
Good, now fly.
What?
Fly, fly. Damn it, fly. Stop doing the opposite of what I tell you. When Satan is your DM. Last session, I gave out a custom legendary magic item that becomes an OP staff when the druid holds it, or a badass spear when the fighter holds it. Now they just have to decide who gets to carry it.
Oh.
Begin. This is at my blind school. Really accessible.
Oh, man, they're gonna platform 9 3/4 the blind kids.
God dang it! Come on, man. That's so evil.
Funny story. When I was little, I would go on Nickelodeon.com all the time, and they had this game similar to Club Penguin, except it was called Nicktropolis. And if you forgot your password, a security question you could choose was, what is your eye color? And if you got it right, it'd tell you your password. So, I would go to popular locations in Nicktropolis and write down random usernames who were also in those areas. And then I would log out and type in the username as if it were my own, and to see which of these usernames had a security question set to, what is your eye color? Which was most of them, since it was easy and we were all kids. I would then try either brown, blue, or green, and always get in. Then I would go to their house and send all of their furniture and decorations to my own house. And if I didn't want it, I could sell it for money.
That's messed up. Why would you have a security question that simple? Like, I mean, I know they're kids, but holy cow.
That is terrible.
I love robbery and fraud.
One time I made a super world for my dad, Super Mario Maker 2, and I made the most painful level I have ever made. Duplicated it, then put all of them in the super world, then made the last level extremely easy. Next week your dad goes to get his will fixed up. I leave everything to my son, provided he can beat the super world in Super Mario. And r/fornicate cars, but not in that way. It's not that kind of subreddit, guys, even though it's on Reddit. I know I made the mistake too. I was very disappointed. I mean, very thankful. What do y'all do about cars parked in bike lanes? I want some unethical tips to make them regret it. This suggestion is 100%
Super glue like 5 sticky notes onto his car, and basically have written on it, "I'm an inconsiderate dick," and have it on like the windshield and like all 4 of the windows, and then just there you go. And let him have fun trying to get that off, because, you know, super glue, just...
ethical, but I think it's still in the spirit of what you're looking for. Carry a small, cheap kid's bike, picked up from a garage sale, when you ride a route that has issues with this. Then, when you run across a vehicle parked in the bike lane, you tuck the bike under the front bumper. The driver starts up and something goes crunch, and they get out to see what it was and maybe, just maybe, have a moment of remorse when they think they just ran over a kid in the bike lane. Toss in a pink kid-size helmet and a well-worn teddy bear for good measure.
Damn!
So deliciously evil. I'm a bartender and have ruined a lot of grad parties by saying, "Congratulations! That's the same degree I got. What can I get you to drink?" Hell
Amazing.
yeah, raking in sales through quarter-life crises. Probably destroyed a possible relationship. Yes, it's the kind of messages where someone texts the wrong number. Do you want to go shopping at the mall this afternoon? I think we should see other people. Barbed wire that fenced the West. A fascinating display of different designs.
Huh.
That'll be a good doormat. An unsolvable maze in a children's book. God, I hate these because I'm just
Oh, I can see. Yeah, it's unsolvable. Because... yeah, I don't really see a way.
Yeah, I don't. Nope. Doesn't look like it. No, sure.
No.
It's like they took an actual maze and they put like the heart template over it and then just photocopied it and didn't even bother to check and see if it was still workable.
Find your way out of the heart. Is this supposed to be an analogy for how it's like, you will always be in my heart?
motivated subconsciously to attempt these. Damn it, human brain. They literally said it's unsolvable. Why are you trying to solve it still? If you could telepathically say something that all 7.8 billion people on Earth could hear at once, what would it be? And unfortunately, Satan is on the internet. You picked the correct religion. I am real, and this is the proof you've been asking for.
Every atheist in the room is just like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Then I'd watch the world blow up. Then my local library has an app where you can reserve books to collect at the library in question. The app doesn't send you any notifications that the book has arrived, and the staff just stay behind the desk. So whenever I go there, I borrow 3 or 4 reserved books and then immediately return them, but place them randomly all over the kids section without the paper that states it's reserved. Then I just sit and wait till someone walks in for their reservation and watch them walk right back out. It's a good hour of my day, but it makes the rest of it even better. Stop ruining libraries. They're struggling as is.
That's
Not sure if this is allowed, but if you got porch thieves or thieves in general, give it a go.
Gas can roulette. Leave a can of gas on the porch full of water and sugar. Let the thieves take the gamble. This is crossing the line.
Nice.
Ah, the decision
Need to try
making.
that.
It even makes Satan squirm in fear.
Yeah, here's Willie. It's in my peripheral vision.
I threw a friend's...
Dude, just go to the one on the right and just it doesn't matter which one you go to at that point. I mean, it's common etiquette that, you leave space for a bro, like, at least one space. But if there's a dick who comes in the room like that, and it's just like, all right, this guy obviously wants to see my dick, so here we go.
And also, don't talk to people when you're at urinals. Why do people like to do that?
Well, I told you about the one time, like, I thought I was by myself in the bathroom. I'm at the urinal, and I just I had to fart really bad, so I just let one rip, just like, oh. All of a sudden I hear from one of the stalls, nice.
I mean, that I kind of get, but...
that was fun. All of a sudden, I was just like, whoa, nice. I thought I was alone, man. I'm sorry. He's like, it's all good. It's all good. It's got to be smelling better than what I'm doing in here.
I feel like that one gets a pass.
Yeah, that one's okay. Just remember, I had a good laugh about that, and then I left. Oh, God.
Photo album in the garbage.
After washing my hands, because, I'm not a freaking savage.
So my friend brought a photo album with all her baby pictures to school. It had pictures of her as a baby, and she was very excited to show us. When she left it aside during recess, I took it. I honestly don't know why I did it. I just did. I brought it straight to my house and dug it deep in my trash. To make things worse, it had her hospital bracelet from when she was a newborn. Now that it's been over 10 years, I just feel god awful. Look!
You should!
That's messed up.
That is evil, man. And the fact that you say it was your friend, my friend brought a photo album. It's just like, this kid brought a photo. Dude, that makes it even worse that it was your friend that brought it.
I wonder what their home life is like.
I don't know. Maybe their dad watches way too much ESPN and yells at the screen about like how people are making ridiculous amounts of money. He's like, I would have made that money too if my freaking arm wouldn't have blown out. Yeah. It's like I'd be in NASCAR too if freaking they didn't have the rule against drinking while driving.
Yeah, pay attention to your kids or they're going to turn out like that.
Please, yes. Make sure your kids don't do stuff like that because that's just so mean.
You should. It's too late now for you to come clean. I mean, at this point, you're gonna have to die with this guilt.
Don't throw out doll heads. You can turn them into handy nightlights for your kids. Oh,
No.
Yes.
Ruins illusion. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we failed. Despite years of building, we have to shut down the illusion museum. It doesn't work. Work of a perfectionist. The real talent is managing to make the concrete stick together through all your tears and screaming, begging and pleading for any of your hard work to actually look good for once.
Nice.
1, 2.
Oh, no.
I can tell which one's which.
So at work, we have this, like, liquid anodizer to, like, darken aluminum. Like, it makes, like, a black anodized coating on it so we can, like, touch up scratches and stuff.
Yeah.
I call it the Forbidden Gatorade because it looks like glacial freeze.
Oh, no.
And then I have these little nuts, and when I Cerakote them, they're like flat dark earth. They look like the whole wheat Cheerios, so I call them the Forbidden Cheerios because you get a handful of them, and they just look like...
Yeah.
People are like, what are wrong with you? And I'm like...
I don't know.
I have fun? I don't know. What's your problem?
I can tell which one's which. This is the Windex and this is the Mountain Dew. You want to know why?
The fizzies.
Look at all the carbonation down there. Windex does not carbonate like that.
Game.
Is it Windex or Mountain Dew? Only one way to find out. Oh, you're dead.
When you put on a nicotine patch on him every night when he sleeps with you, so he has withdrawals when you're not together and he becomes addicted to hanging out with you.
You need help. You need help. What is wrong with you? Not talking about you, Asher. Yeah, you're a good boy, Ashy. But still, dude, what is wrong with you?
That's
so evil.
Yeah,
That's literally, like, stupidly evil. Oh.
I mean, there's got to be something illegal about that.
Yes.
I was told today the way I eat sandwiches is a bit more than just mildly infuriating. How dare they?
When I was a kid, I actually used to eat my sandwiches like that. I don't anymore.
I mean, if it works for you, I just, you know, I like a little bit of crust with every bite, so...
I kind of do, too.
Yeah, that's...
As I've gotten older, because I used to, like, hate the crusts when I was a kid. Oh, there he goes. I used to hate the crusts when I was a kid. But as I've gotten older, I'm just like... I'm indifferent now. I'm just like, it's bread. It's whatever. It's like, dude, every time I make a grilled cheese now and I bite into that crust the first time, it's like I have to have the crust now. I have to.
Everyone knows the middle part is like the most scrumptious. Of course you're gonna save that for last. You eat the crust to get it out of the way.
Don't listen to them. They're the kind of people who throw their crust away. Wasting food.
I used to.
You're a
Not
burglar,
anymore.
but you only steal things to slightly inconvenience your victims. What are you stealing? One battery from every remote control in the house. I found him.
Oh, that's evil.
Oh, man.
Damn, Tom. He was savage. I'm going to say one remote or one battery from each remote or just the remote. Like, just steal the remote.
I mean, could you imagine? Because it's no context Brits. Like, they go through the trouble of having to get a license to watch their TV. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That is a thing. For our British viewers out there, you know, we have some of you out there. But for our British viewers out there, is that true that you require a license to watch television?
Like, you pay for a TV, you pay for the service, then you get a license, and then you're missing a battery. Like, that's rough.
Oh, that'd be
rough.
terrible. What, Asher?
is alive and
Asher, you're the one who wanted down. You want back up here? Or do you need to go out? You gotta go out? You gotta go out? I think he does. I'll take him out after we're done with this video. Go on, lay down, Asher. Lay down for a second. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll be done here in just a second, then I'll take you out, alright? Look at him just sitting there. He's like staring at He's just like, I need someone to take me outside. I don't want to poop in the floor.
Found him. Help! I touched my vagina! I was taking a bath and I accidentally touched my vagina. It felt good. It was an accident. Is there any way to undo this? Am I going to hell? Please help.
Best answer chosen by voters.
Sorry, you're going to hell.
Oh, this is an uncomfortable thing to fathom. God being Satan. Trolling with a fake turkey noise in the suburbs. Not being American, I don't understand the, gravity of this situation, but I'm going to find it funny anyway. A woman puts on this dress when she cleans her house, and the reason is that she told her 2 children, who are terrified of her, that this leopard woman is visiting our house to clean. If you don't make the house dirty, she won't come back. Noted, if I want to traumatize children, I should just work as a maid.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yes. That is super amazing. I like that. I'm gonna have to hire someone to come over dressed up as a leopard woman and like tell Nick and Kate, be like, hey, it's...
I wonder how she found out her kids were scared of that.
I don't know. I mean,
I have questions.
I was gonna say, did they see like a leopard on TV, like tearing apart like a cute little baby gazelle on like the Nature Channel?
I have no idea.
And it just scarred them for life. And anytime they see the leopard spots, there's like,
I am curious.
I am too. It's very interesting. Well, anyway, I think that's going to do it for this. This was r/Foundsatan. I want to play a game. And, yeah, I guess better get to it before I have to take Asher out. But, before we go, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Why was the piano on the porch?
I don't know. Why was it on the porch?
It forgot its keys.
Classic.
A cannibal friend invites a friend over for dinner. As they're nibbling on the appetizer, the guest says, "Wow, your wife makes a lovely stew." I know. I sure will miss her. That's disturbing.
Oof.
Here we go. Dad, can you teach me how to play chess? Sure. Let me pick up a board. Let me pick up a board at the pawn shop. Okay. Let's see. This is the serving size for pizza is until you hate yourself. Oh yeah, some classic dad jokes there. So, once again, thank you all very much for tuning in. I want to thank Micah for joining me on this, and also I want to thank Asher for, being Asher and, laying in the floor waiting for one of us to take him out to do his business. But until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
See you later, everybody. Peace.